Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, today I'm racing in a fantastic place. I'm going to race in this arena. This is a speedway arena. It's a sport quite popular here in Europe. I don't know in the other parts of the world. And basically are motorbikes racing around this oval. And they are constantly, turning left. But what's cool is that these races are off-road, and in these corners they are constantly drifting, and yeah, it's so nice to race here. So it's going to be an off-road event, so big because they make the stages all around this arena. So it's going to be an intense and rally. Luckily, it's not too hot today. There are 19-20 degrees more or less. There is no sun. It's a bit cloudy, and that's good because I was a bit worried about overheating my motor and ESC. Soon I'm going down to show you closer how it looks. Let me show you my setup. First of all, on my Lancia Delta is back the spoiler, but this time I just put some double O-rings under it. Talking about today's setup, let me tell you differentials: 5,000 front, 2,000 rear, and I set up in a different way the suspensions. So in the rear we have a, let's say, softer spring comparing it to the front, but we have another oil. So the suspension is working, let's say, in a slow way. I did like that because while accelerating, I don't want the rear to sit too much, and I want it to be, let's say, more stable. I don't want to have a rear that, let's say, snaps too much in the corners. Meanwhile, in the front, I have a lighter oil, but a bit a harder spring, and that's why the front it's faster. Other than that, I put also a longer final gear ratio. I want to have less, let's say, drag brake in the corners in order to don't lose too much speed in the tight corners. And today we're going to test everything. Okay, let's go down. I need to put my model in the park fair because soon you're going to start. By the way, this is the finish line, and after each stage, I think that we are going to go up here and ending the stage here. Okay, I need to put my RC model in the park fair, so after that I put it there, I'm going to show you closer how it looks, the surface of today's event. Guys, just a reminder, please, to leave a like and subscribe because it's very important. I would like to make my channel bigger, and I really need your support. Thanks. Okay, let's go. I'm going to put my model in the park farm, and soon we are going to start. My goal for today is to finish the event in the best possible way without retiring, because in such surfaces everything can happen. The stages are quite large, it's not narrow. I already did the shakedown, and it went in a quite good way. I just increased the rear ground clearance a bit because I'm going to show you now, in some parts we have less sand and in other parts more. I'm racing with the number 11, so I need to find my spot, which is here. I'm racing using these tires, the pin tires. They are from Czech Republic, V and R. But here, most of the people, they use, let's say, this kind of tires. They are buggy tires, but they do something. They cut them, they make them smaller, and they put them on 1/10 scale rally wheels. I never did something like that. I don't want. I need to buy expensive buggy tires, a lot of work on them, to cut them, to find the right size, and I just prefer to buy, even if they are a bit slower, pin tires and have fun. By the way, so the surface is quite dirty. Here we have direct contact with the concrete, so in this part of the stage you're going to have a lot of grip, but in some other parts, like here, there is sand. Through the event, this sand is going to be pushed out of the corners, so it's very important to keep the racing line and to don't go too wide, otherwise you can get stuck, because it's as you can see, there's quite a lot of of sand here. So guys, wish me good luck, and again, please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what do you think about this place, and how you set up your RC model for this kind of races, let's say off-road and so on. So guys, I'm in between the third and the fourth stage, and the things are going quite well. Currently I'm in the 18th place overall, first stage 22nd, second stage 20, third stage 18th place, and now I'm 18th place overall too. So slowly I'm trying to improve, to learn how to drive here, and also to change a few things in this stop, but not too much. Let me explain. Here on my X-Ray XB4, I have some weights in the rear for the on-road races to keep, let's say, the rear more stable on hard surfaces. Here I was having some troubles entering the corners while I was braking. I saw that the rear was, let's say, overtaking the front, leading to a excess of oversteer entering a corner. That's why I removed 20 grams from the rear, and the model is now more drivable entering the corners. Also, another thing that I did, I reduced the rear camber, and also that helped me a bit to have more traction exiting the corners, and now I'm driving in a quite good way. The stages are quite long, 5 minutes more or less, so it's hard to be always precise, and I'm trying to do as less mistakes as possible. I'm going to change the battery, and I'm getting ready for the next stage. Guys, I'm getting ready for the fourth stage, and this time is going to be all around the arena. So it's going to be extremely long, and wow, let's see what I will be able to achieve. Some problems. I have some problems on the rear right. The rear right is not spinning properly. Something is blocking the tire. What a shame. By the way, this event is so fun. I am enjoying a lot driving here. Tu.
11, čas RZ, 6 minut, 30 sekund, pořadí.
I need to check what happened
13. místo.
on the rear right.
Pořadí 13. místo.
As you saw in the last stage, I had an issue. The rear right tire was, let's say, struck, was not spinning in the proper way. And right now, after this stage, I noticed that the bearing died. Maybe a lot of sand went inside the bearing, and it blocked completely the wheel. And now I'm going to replace the bearing, and let's hope for the best. I'm a bit sad because I was driving in a quite good way before this issue, but it's like that. This is a very tough RC rally event. So I've changed the bearing. I also changed the tire. I put rally block tires because they are newer. The pin tires I was using, they are completely worn off. They are almost like slick tires. And I'm really enjoying this day because it's sunny, it's not too hot. I would like to show something. I don't know where it is. I'm searching the tool that they are using to make the track. By the way, just to make you understand how experienced are here the drivers, today I'm racing in Intercup Championship, and as you can see, it's a championship from 1992. So from more than 30 years here, people are organizing RC rally events and enjoy this game. So let's see if I will be able to find the tool for mark the this kind of surface because I think that you're going to find it interesting. So they've built this self-made, I don't know how to call it, but here how it works. There is a spring back there, and here there's, I don't know if it's calc or aerated concrete. So, a self-made tool, very, let's say, efficient and built in a smart way in order to create the, let's say, track limits on such surface. So here we have, let's say, a gear. Maybe this thing is creating vibrations that are making the calc to fall down. So I wanted to show it because maybe if you want to organize some airstream events on such a surface, you're going to find useful this information in my video. Okay, let's start the last stage of this event. I changed the tire, not anymore pin tire, nor rally block tire because they were all worn out, but Pirelli tires. Let's see, let's have some fun. The front tires are stuck. Okay, I need to retire the car. The front CVD has just lost some parts. Yeah, almost on the finish. So guys, the event is just ended. Wow, I'm super tired. I had a lot of fun. It has been amazing to drive here. It has been amazing to compete on this extremely hard RC rally track. Huge, full of obstacles and so on. A bit of bad luck. In one stage I broke a bearing, in another stage another bearing, then in the last stage the CVD also broke. But anyways, I was not fast enough in order to compete even for the top 10 today. It was the first time for me to race here on this kind of surface. My setup was a bit too hard. Maybe it's better to have a soft rear here, but anyway, the most difficult thing that I encountered was to have mechanical grip exiting the corners. I was giving power and the model was, let's say, slippering everywhere. By the way, as I said before, I had a lot of fun. I feel so lucky to be able to come and race in such places, and I'm also so happy to be able to share all of this together with you. It's not that easy to film everything in the best possible way because, you know, I have to take a look at the time when I start. I have to check if the camera is working. It's hot, everything is dirty, but as usually, I really try my best. By the way, guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for leaving a like. Thank you for subscribing. If you have any kind of ideas about what I can film, what I can do, interview and so on, leave a comment, leave me a feedback, and see you next week for a new video. Ciao!